Oh boy.
What's going on, people? Oh, my bad. Oh, let's go ahead and redo that, shall we?
Rewind. All right.
Rewind. Let's take that back. What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from TiCGN.com. Welcome to episode 30 of the WSP podcast. We got some new guests on you guys haven't rocked with before, but I am 100% certain you guys will enjoy. If you're watching live, much appreciated. If you're watching our TiC Network, much appreciated. If you're watching on TiCGN.com, much appreciated. If you're listening on iTunes and Podbean, you are much appreciated. Let's get on with the introductions. We're going to start with my light-skinned brother from somebody else's mother, Mr. Nickodemus X.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Nickodemus, the king of indies himself, and I'm living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Because I'm light-skinned. Get it? Living my life like it's golden.
Really
well then.
You a fool, boy.
I'm about that life, you heard me?
You're so stupid. You're so stupid.
Aww.
Look bad.
Oh, man, come on now.
Oh, man.
We are off to a double XP start, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy.
You done, Mr. King of Indies?
Oh, yes, that was all I had to say.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody, for joining. Yes.
Next up, we got my right hand, one man, Dirty Diana herself.
All right, y'all. Yes, me, Mamacita, once again, host of Into the Gals Room on my Classy Gamer Gals channel. And look, I know I say that, and y'all haven't really seen any Into the Gals Room content where I talk about love, relationships, and gaming. But I promise you, I have something in the works that we're planning, and it is coming, and I'm excited about it. And yeah, so y'all just look out for that soon.
And we do have two guests with us today. Miss Tech, not fancy. What's up, mama?
What's good, everybody? This is Miss Tech, and I'm not like Nickodemus doing this whole light skin, dark skin thing. Okay, black is beautiful, all shades. Okay, so thanks for coming, guys. Yes.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
And then we have the brah himself, the newly married brah. Congratulations again. What's up, brother?
All right.
I think he gone.
I'm here.
Oh, he's still here.
Introduce yourself, my guy.
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened, but what's up, guys? It's me, the PlayStation Bra. You know, your man for everything PlayStation, and I'm here to chat some games tonight. So let's get to it.
Dope. Now, before we get started with the topics, Nickodemus wanted to give you guys a bit of information. Mr. King of Indies, what did you want to tell the people, my guy?
Yeah. So there's a new service coming out. I think everybody would definitely be hyped for, or should be hyped for. It's a service called Jump, and it's basically going to be a Netflix for indies. It's coming to PC. It's in beta and PC right now. And basically how it's going to work is it's going to be able. It's basically formed so that developers can highlight their indie games a little easier, because as you know, or you should know, a lot of indie games, they kind of go under the radar. You don't really know about them. You got a lot of great indie games that you never hear about. But what the service is going to do is going to be just like Netflix, to where you can actually stream these games. And it's stating that with their technology, it's going to stream with no like latency whatsoever. And so it's going to be really, really cool. And the price for this thing is only going to be $10. You have unlimited access to these games for only $10 a month. So it's definitely going to be a benefit to like the consumer and the developers, because the developers, they're going to get 70% of the profits. And for as much as you play their games, they're going to get like more money. And that's how it's going to work for them. On our side of things, you'll be able to experience a lot of indie games you probably wouldn't even know about just by going to the service. Just imagine having a bunch of indie games, great indie games, good and bad, whatever the case may be, in one central hub. So you ain't got to go searching on Steam, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. They're on one central hub. So I'm really hyped for this service. I think it's a great idea. And I think it's going to benefit everybody, developers and consumers alike. So I want you guys to know about it. I'll give Fame the link so he can drop it in the description for you guys to check it out and all that good stuff. But go ahead and sign up for the beta. I signed up for it. I downloaded the app on my computer. Check it out. I think it's gonna be awesome. It's called Jump.
Jump. Dope.
All right.
I will definitely be putting in the description for you guys to check out if you haven't heard of it. That's extremely dope. Now, before we get to the topics that I actually talked with the panel about beforehand, I do want to talk about something really quick since we have the PlayStation Bra in here and we do have Nickodemus X here, who are pretty much hardcore PlayStation gamers. The new Days Gone footage was released, and I want to know what you guys think about that. It actually looked pretty amazingly dope to me.
Yeah.
My biggest fear is that it's an open world The Last of Us with the whole basically sneaking around all the time. But I want to know y'all's thoughts on this new gameplay we got to see.
The Bra's gonna have to take this one because I did not see it.
Oh, I thought it was much better than the gameplay they had to showcase.
Yes.
Yeah, I was way more impressed with this. I wish they would have shown this on stage instead of the other video where he gets knocked off the motorcycle and all that, and the wolves fight him because got off-roading in the snow and all that. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I was way more impressed this time around than
exactly.
Because I was kind of worried when they showed the showcase. I was like, there's some cool elements in play, and I mean, it looks pretty, but I was a little disappointed. But this definitely makes up for it.
So break down what happened though. Somebody break it down what happened in this trailer. What makes it so much better and stuff.
Okay, did you see the first one that they showed when like Brock said when he tripped over that wire and we've been chased by the wolves? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, basically this was it's an alternate route. Instead of being tripped over that wire, he actually went another way, ran around, found the guys who set those wires up.
Oh,
things like that.
I seen that. So they just now released that.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that a while back. I thought y'all saw something new. Man, I impress out here in these streets, I guess. I see things early. Yeah, I saw that.
It was kind of dope how, the snow actually made a difference.
Yeah,
actually made them drift and things like that. That was pretty dope.
Okay.
You went to E3, didn't you, Nick?
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
So yeah,
that's where I saw it. I saw it behind the scenes. Okay, that's why I saw it. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty dope. I do like how the snow made a difference. I like how he went behind and he flanked the enemies and they responded differently. I think he threw the in one scene he threw the rock in the bushes where he put the bear trap, and then they went over there to check on your boy who got his foot stuck in the bear trap, and he stayed there this time. And because the guy was making so much noise and they didn't want to attract the zombies and stuff, they shot the guy. They didn't have that in the first demo. They shot the guy. They had to kill him. They had to get rid of him because he wouldn't be quiet. I thought that was I thought that was so savage. But I like that element in the game to where there's so many different scenarios and stuff that can occur based on your actions. If you kind of just sit there and wait and see what's going to happen, I like that. The NPCs will react differently based on the scenario. So that's pretty cool. Yeah,
I'm definitely looking forward to the game. Like I said, my biggest fear is I don't want too much stealth going on in this game. Like I'm done being stealthy in games. I love The Last of Us, one of the greatest games of all time.
Right.
I'm afraid my biggest fear is it's going to be a whole lot of stealth and kind of like how you do with the clickers, trying to stay away and be quiet. I want a lot more action scenes where I'm just being surrounded and I got to get away.
I think that's
what I really want from this game.
I think you're gonna have good choices and stuff because you're gonna be able to utilize the hordes to your advantage. Yeah. You can be stealthy or you can just go on full on offensive and stuff. I think it's gonna have a good balance and it's gonna give you some choices of how you want to play. Hopefully so.
So, hey Nick, give us the best guesstimate when this game is being released.
Oh man, it's definitely coming out. It's definitely coming out in 2018. I'm thinking probably knowing Sony, I keep wanting them to release big games during the holiday, but that's not their thing. So I'm thinking probably fall of 2018 is when this thing's gonna drop. That's more their MO.
September, October, something like that.
Something like that. Yep. Yeah. August, September, October. Definitely not November or December. They just don't like dropping exclusives during that time.
2018 is about to be ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2018, fam. That's when it's coming.
So greatness awaits.
Yeah.
Again.
That's the thing about PlayStation, though. There's always greatness to wait for, and that's coming all the time. It's a revolving door of greatness.
I've experienced so far is Aloy, but
always.
Please stop.
Always.
So, as you guys can see in the topic, sex lies and video games. I'm sorry, Nick, we're not actually talking about people having sex. I know you were excited about that.
I was very disappointed. I almost left you guys because I thought we was about to talk about that bang, bang, bang.
That baby.
You know what I'm saying?
You was ready.
I'm about to get my Johnny Witherspoon on over here.
Yo, what?
You know what I'm saying?
So
Johnny Witherspoon, bang, 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 bang.
John Witherspoon.
Yeah, him. That guy.
Yep.
Pops. Yep.
So Mamacita and Miss Tech, you guys do YouTube, you guys are streaming and things along that matter. I want to ask you guys, because we see a lot of female gamers, and female gaming has progressed a lot over the last couple of years. You've seen more and more female gamers that are out more in the public as far as, YouTube and Twitch and Mix and things like that go. Do you guys feel more of a struggle with you guys being as classy as you are as female gamers, and you guys, aren't doing the typical, hey, I'm pretending to play Overwatch with my chesticles?
Chesticles?
What?
Chesticles?
Did you say chesticles?
Chesticles.
Oh, chesticles. Okay.
That is funny. That's clever. That was clever.
Okay.
Like, do y'all feel as if those type of streamers and gamers like are holding back the true female gamers like yourselves who actually are just on there just to game and not, having their testicles out for donations?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, what are you asking? What are you asking?
Like, do you feel like held back?
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't feel, me personally, I don't feel held back, because I know and understood what my own purpose was for why I do what I do. And I'm okay with that. My whole purpose is not to be a streaming star, YouTube star. The reason that I am on this channel is because I love playing video games, and I just love talking about them. I like meeting other gamers and people who share that passion with me. And sometimes I stream, sometimes I do podcasts, but that's my whole purpose. I'm not in this to make money. I don't need to make a living off of streaming, off of YouTube. I don't need any of that. So for me personally, I'm not invested in it like that. I just have fun for me. Now, if I was someone who's trying to make a living off of streaming, and I have a passion for video games like I do, and I'm trying to, pay my bills off of it, then I would probably feel held back. I probably would be, because when I go to Twitch, or when I go to, and I don't want to just call out Twitch, okay, but when I go to streaming services or podcasts and I see the boobalicious women, and I see the overly enhanced lipsticks and the pucker upper lips, and you're all dolled up and makeup up in order to play a video game. I'm like, I know dog where I don't get up and look like that, and just to play a video game. I'm not all perky in the morning, but when I see that, it does make you feel like, okay, do I have to exploit my sexuality or my femininity to get somewhere? I have been told countless times, Mamacita, if you do this, if you do that, you would be a lot larger. You have your audience. If you just this, that, that. I'm like, but I'm not going to do that. I choose to just talk games, and I choose to do it in a matter in which represents me. But I'm not going to knock anybody's hustle. Okay, I'm not going to say what someone shouldn't be doing, but I would say it does make it harder for those of us women who just want to stream. We just want to engage in the community. We want to talk with, our audience and just have a good time gaming, and then maybe even make a living off of that. It can be hard when you're fighting against those that, they're boobified and the luscious lips, and they're throwing their hair around, and then some of them, I'm like, are you even playing the game? I'm like, some of y'all, and it's obvious, it's like some of these ladies, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, okay, I know how long you've been gaming. How long have you been gaming? Or did you really get in this because you felt like you can make some money? You can have these guys donating money. Because you know what? You guys, I love y'all, but y'all know y'all fall for a pretty face. Some of y'all anyway. Y'all suckers for a pretty face. You are. And a lot of women, gals, females, they play up on that. And they do. The guy gonna give them $1. You've got guys that are giving females and women $10, $15, $20.
I don't understand these guys.
Just because.
They're too thirsty. I'm not thirsty, bro. I'm not thirsty like that. Like, you can go to a strip club or something in real life and actually get some like real action for a couple of dollars.
But
Yeah.
they got, but some of these guys like the attention. You got, and men, one thing about men like attention. Men like their egos stroked.
Yeah,
That's
we
something
do.
that we
You
women
ain't-
have
you
figured
ain't-
out. If you
ain't lying,
stroke
girl.
a man ego, girl, you can almost get anything you want
can.
from
I'll
a
buy
brother,
you a
from
car.
a man.
I will buy you a car. You stroke my ego the right way, you gonna get a car. I'm telling you.
I literally meant egos, okay? I
That's what I'm
literally
talking
meant an
about. The
ego.
same thing.
All right, now. But I'm gonna let Miss Fancy jump on, not Fancy jump in this, but I mean, we know how to get your attention. That's something that we figure out very early on. Okay. And I just say, you know, some of you guys gotta just say, you know, say no to the chesticles. Yeah, if you guys didn't give them the attention, because you're gonna have attention seekers. That's something in us. We, you know, most women, I'm not gonna lie, we like attention. I love when a man says you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. But I don't feed off of it. That's the difference. And I don't try to utilize or get something from a brother, you know, because of that.
Well, I want to piggyback on what Mamacita was saying, and I don't have to do a lot to really get attention. And for me, can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we hear you. Girl.
All right. Like for me, like what Mamacita was saying, like she's not trying to like be extra big. She's just trying to, you know, have a good time and meet other gamers just like her, male and female. That's the same thing, you know, with me. I enjoy playing games when I can and actually talking to folks that are into the same, you know, things I'm into. So it makes everything pleasant. But for me, I'm not, like I said, I'm not mad at their hustle, but like, I don't understand why the women do that. I mean, like I kind of do and I kind of don't, because like they can make more money going on those other websites. Actually, you know those webcam like services or whatever. Like they can make way more money doing that than streaming. You see what I'm saying? And two, I ain't got no tatas like that. Okay, I can't be showing the girls because my girls ain't that big, you know. So but it's just. I just can't. That's just not me. Like, you know, that's just not my thing. I'm not a hoochie mama in real life. You feel me? So me being just showing some skin and stuff, I don't do that in real life. So it's kind of like weird for me to do that in, you know, like online. And like I said, I stream for fun. I don't stream to get big. I don't, you know, I just like to talk to folks, you know, but. Yeah, I really don't have a lot to say about that because, like, I just understand why when, well, I don't want to repeat myself, but a lot of these women that do stream and they're showing, like, you know, like being super hoochie and whatnot, they're not real gamers in the first place. You see what I'm saying? They saw come up and they're going like, okay, instead of me prostituting, instead of me being a stripper, I could just wear clothes at home and do whatever. And these guys who have, you know, low self-esteem, who can't have the courage to talk to a woman, this is the closest thing they could get to a woman. You know what I mean? Like watching her playing game, like, oh, I like playing games, and she's playing the game. Oh my God, this is so cool. But I'm like, you might as well, the money that they do. No, but that's the facts. That's facts. Even when I went to E3, a lot of these, you know, even when the guys came up to me, a lot of them did not have people skills. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I am not no, you know, I ain't Queen Bee, all right? I'm not Beyonce. I mean, I'm a good-looking woman. You know, I'm a toot my own horn.
You most certainly are, girl. You most certainly are. I met you in real life. I met you in real life. It was definitely a pleasure to meet you. You are beautiful.
Thank you. But I'm humble as well. You know what I mean? And like for me, the even like when I see women like streaming like half naked, that's like selling my soul to the devil. You know what I mean? I cannot. That's something I can't do. That's just not who I am. And like I said, like for me, like it's like a lot of like big YouTubers that follow me on Twitter, and I didn't have to show no type of skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got the juice for one, and two, I know how to network with folks, and three, it's no need to really do all that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but them. So to those guys out there who don't, there's nothing wrong like donate to your favorite streamer to say you really want to help them out and get better equipment or whatever. That's fine. But for you donate money to a chick just because, like you go to a strip club or you actually get you one of those prostitutes outside and you can get way more bang for your buck. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Facts.
Can we?
Yeah.
You know. And can we keep it real for a minute though, because it's it's almost a double-edged sword for females and female gamers. It's like, if you go into the comments, even for myself, it's like women, we're often judged on our looks all too often, first of all. And that's the truth. I've in my own, in my life and job and all that, how you look has always been some kind of way a topic of a conversation. Women, we're always judged on what we look like, what we wear. I mean, that's it. And so it's like you can't blame the women who take advantage of that, because that's usually the first thing a guy wants to know: what she look like. Does she have a butt? Does she have a breast? That's the first thing you guys say when you meeting a girl and a guy trying to hook you up with somebody. What you want? What she look like?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. What she like? You don't say what's her IQ. What was her GPA? You won't ask none of that. You want to know what she look like.
Where she
What
worked.
about them testicles?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Where
right.
she worked there, nothing. They're like, what she look like. For me, I'm like, for want me to do it like this. Can he read? Can he write? Does he got a job? Because he groomed himself.
What's his credit score?
You want a monkey?
Yes.
What's his credit score?
Himself. I'm like, I'm not trying to play mine. I'm sorry, I was not.
So I want to ask the PlayStation Bra and Nick, like the second part to this sex lies in video games. So we all know a lot of the things that's happening on social media and YouTube with people having their drama, and then another group of people who just flat out making up BS on a daily basis for views and stuff, kind of things like that. Do you guys feel as if people who are actually putting out great article reads and putting out great YouTube video, you think those people are being held back by the people who constantly spit out the BS? You guys think viewers are seeing past it? Because I think viewers aren't seeing past most people's BS and lies and BS articles.
I think that people definitely are not seeing past the BS and the drama. I think people, they naturally feed into the drama. It's just our culture. It's our society. That's why we like, reality TV shows. That's why we watching all these crazy like videos, fight videos and stuff on freaking Facebook and YouTube, all this stuff. People like drama. People like, violence, and they like that stuff. They like to see other people like miserable. You know what I'm saying? It makes them feel better about their lives. It entertains them. They think it's funny. Like the most serious shit that people could be going through, like somebody could really be like about to die out here in these streets over some drama, and people would think it's the funniest shit in the world. Like everybody thinks everything's a freaking joke nowadays, and they just laugh at other people's misery and think it's amusing. And so for those of us who abstain from that and stay away from that stuff and just keep it gaming and report on gaming news and all that stuff, yeah, we suffer because people really aren't looking for that. You know what I'm saying? These quote unquote gamers and stuff, they're really not checking for that type of content anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're bypassing that, because if you look on like your YouTube feed and stuff like that, and if you see so-and-so's got beef with so-and-so, they're going to click on that video before a video that I make reporting just on news or reporting, telling you why you should like this particular game and stuff. They're going to click on that before they click on my video, because a lot of these guys out here, they like gossiping little hens. They like gossip. They're like a bunch of little bitches out here in these streets. Like, for real. Like, I made a post earlier stating that when I call someone a bitch on YouTube and all that stuff or social media, it's never about the women. I never call a woman a bitch. It's always relating to the guys. The guys are bitches out here because they like to feed into gossip and stuff. Like a lot of guys will say, oh yeah, women, they gossip and they do this and that. No, not in the gaming community. The women don't do all this stuff. The women aren't the problem. It's the guys. You know what I'm saying? The guys are the freaking problem in this community, and they love that stuff. They eat it up. So yeah, we suffer. We suffer as a result. It's either we bend to the will of that stuff in order to get views, or we just keep it real and we suffer and we just struggle through it.
I don't understand that. That may be a topic for another day, but I don't understand it, because women are, usually women are accused of being catty and, the cat fightings, and we kind of get into, the arguments or whatever. And I just don't. I don't understand that about my gaming community, and maybe it's a certain portion of that, because I don't believe that represents the entire. So maybe that's just a segment, but I don't, fellas. I don't get that. How you guys can kind of be the back and forth gossiping and this one and that one. I don't get it as men. Y'all gotta help us to understand that.
You know what it is? You know what it is, right? It's egos, like you said earlier.
Okay.
Everybody thinks they're king. You know, I mean, I've only been on Twitter and YouTube the past year or so, but you got all these guys thinking they're the best and they deserve the most attention, and then this guy thinks he deserves more, and it's worse than women. I mean, I'm on Twitter just reading this stuff, trying to stay out of it, but it's terrible.
Your feed stays pretty positive, like 100%.
I try, man.
Like,
I try.
Mm-hmm.
I have someone that writes for the site. He does reviews maybe once every couple months, and I retweeted his review, and then I had like 3 or 4 guys messaging me like, dude, why is that guy writing for your site? He was an Xbox guy not even 6 months ago. I'm like, I don't care about that, you know. That's not my problem. And I hate that you feel that way and that maybe he did that a few months ago, but I'm not going to let it hold me back or hold my site back from some good material.
Yeah.
Just because, he said something 6 months ago that was stupid.
I think if y'all never heard the song, it's about YG. It's called Everybody, but everybody. It's pronounced ERRBODY. And the song, I know the name sounds weird, but listen to the song, and it kind of goes to a point where when President Rob and Mamacita talking about ego, because in the song he talks about there is no regular people left. Everybody's famous now. There are no regular people left in the world. And I think that's the biggest issue we have. It is anybody who feels as if they can get on YouTube and say something, they're famous. And there's no regular people left in the world. Everybody's just trying to do their best to get in front of the next person. So they're spewing out BS whenever possible. So for the people who stay positive all the time and have a positive website like TiCGN.com and PlayStation Bro's website, like his Twitter feed stays positive all the time. I just hate that it can be buried by somebody else's BS drama or somebody else making up some crap and throwing it on a website to have some type of social status.
And there's an audience for that. Obviously, there's an audience for that, and there are people that like that and enjoy that. And I'm like, and if that's the way you float your boat, go ahead and do it. Here's what sucks. We always say the crumb side of YouTube or whatnot. I feel as if the crumb side is damn near everywhere now. It's almost impossible to find an area that's not crummy because everybody's trolling. Everybody's, on some type of crap in every comment section everywhere. It feels as if like it's all crumb side now. Because like Nick said, people are attracted to drama.
Yeah, I just feel like the crumb side now is like the new like backs of all wives to most of these dudes. Like I really I swear to God, that's my view. That is my view, because like when it comes every time it's like drama on YouTube with these YouTubers, like I let that, like whoever has beef with each other, and like most of the YouTubers I'm really cool with, I let that, that's between the men. I say, okay, it's between them. I'm not liking nothing. Even some folks will hit me up on Twitter like, so and such is arguing and whoop. I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on because I don't keep up with all of it because I got my own troubles. Like I got my own problems. All right. Exactly. Like I don't need no more negative in my life because I got enough to go through. I'm going through a lot right now. Okay. That's the last thing I need to think about is some drama on YouTube that I have no control over. Okay. Like, so I just tell people, just try to stay positive. If somebody's being negative, you could block their ass. Like, I wish I could do that in real life. I wish I could block some food.
You have the power to block on the internet. That's amazing.
It's a great thing to block, but it is so dope. Like, I don't have to argue or explain myself to somebody who's ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to stay ignorant free. You feel me?
Here's another thing that's like holding a lot of people back and stuff is you got a lot of leeches out here in the streets that take like advantage of the drama. I call them nut huggers. I call them nut huggers because they're always on somebody's nuts. Like you see the drama and the beef and stuff. You got these insignificant little worms stroking the egos of other men, just to get some views and some popularity. Nut huggers, smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Nut huggers. Nut huggers.
That's what I'm telling you. I posted, I saw something last week, and it was like, surround yourself with those who have, they're on the same mission as you. And I just think, it's really important for us in our quest to do what we're doing, and for whatever reasons that we're doing. And some of us have various, whatever our reasons are. But just keep like-minded people around you. You keep people that are going to build you, and you can't control your chat. I get that. I mean, I can say on my channel, and I don't have a big channel, you guys. I have a really small, very modest channel. But I have to say, most part, I very seldom do I get any negative comments. Very seldom does someone come in and troll, and very seldom do I get that. And that's gonna be, I am small. I know that. But I think people attract to how you present yourself. And when they see that, they will attract that. And so if you are presenting yourself certain ways, that's what you're going to attract, at least in the beginning, I think. Now, I think for those that blow up at some point, I don't think you can really control that.
Yeah. See, also, I forgot to mention that I want to make an announcement. I'm no longer on you guys' level. I'm way above you guys. I hit 8 million subs recently. So shout out to the king of YouTube out here in these streets.
Shout out to that YouTube glitch.
Eat your heart out.
But see, Fame and Nickodemus, y'all would go back and forth.
You're not worthy. You're right. You're not worthy. You're not. You guys are not worthy. So just bask in the presence of the light-skinned sunshine over here.
Light skin.
Yes. I got subs to agree with me. We go back and forth in the comment section. But I tell people, my motto was let your voice be heard. So we're going to go at it. I mean, if you still say sub, cool. But I'm not going to say nothing dumb in the comment section.
Yeah. And I see that. I mean, y'all go in and have those conversations and stuff. But that's the way you choose to do. And I mean, that's cool. And that's all right. That's how you do whatever it is, you're doing. But I think I'm just saying, I think at some point we all have to just say, you know what, I think it gets old. And I've seen your responses, Fame, Nickodemus, and Tech Fans. I've seen some of your tweets as well. And I think it does get tiresome.
I'm too real for this stuff. I'm legit just too real for this stuff. Like, I don't take the internet, YouTube, or none of this stuff serious. I'm like on your level, Ma. Like, I'm not really trying to make a career out of this shit, whatever. I have a good job, and I like my real life way more than YouTube. I use YouTube literally as a toilet to piss out my creativity. That is it. That's all it is to me.
What's up with you and Pete?
It means nothing to me.
Yeah, Nick got a pee fetish.
He got something. He like pens.
Hey, let all.
You better watch out. I'm a piss on him. Yes, I do.
Oh, he's a
I'll pee on you.
Yo, with that being said, we're gonna switch topics.
Oh God. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Pachter, everyone's favorite analyst, has come out and said some things that kind of contradicts what we've heard from Sony, who has talked about how they don't really believe in console, like cell phone. They don't believe in consoles being like cell phone. They believe in actual, console generations. Now, Michael Pachter has done his thing and come out and said some things, and they've gotten everyone riled up. And one of the things he talked about was how the PS5 will be a half step, not necessarily a jump, a leap into the next generation of gaming. Now, from Nick and pretty much the whole panel, what do you guys think about that concept of it being, according to Mr. Pachter, it being a half step, not necessarily a full leap into a generation?
Yeah, I think he's getting this crazy data. It's based on the mid-gen refresh, so he doesn't see that it's going to be that much of a big advancement in technology and stuff because they did a mid-gen refresh. I don't know where Pachter gets his data from. He's been quite a miss. he's been, I don't know, he's pulling out somebody's ass or something. I don't know where he's getting this data because he's been like so off the last few years. Like he used to be respected. Like I used to be like, oh yeah, Pac know what he's talking about. But the last few years he's just been off, man. And he's off again. He really is because you know, there's no way that Sony, you know what I'm saying, is going to half step the PS5. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Every time Sony comes out, they release the most powerful console. Every generation, they have the most powerful console. That's just their MO. So I think Sony, when the PS5 comes, by the time the PS5 comes, it's going to be a big leap from what you see right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why it would be a half step. I think that they're going to make great advancements in 4K technology by then. You know what I'm saying? And then I think also he said in that article that it's going to come out. He thinks it's going to come out 2019. I can't see that either because what would that be, like 6 years after the release of the original
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, that's too short. We just had a mid-gen refresh. Like this console generation is going to last longer just off the strength of a mid-gen refresh. Like we're not going to see a PS5 in 2018, 2019, maybe 2020. You know what I'm saying? They have different plans this time around for a console, what was considered console generation. So I think he's just wrong on all counts, honestly. And I don't know where he's getting this data from, honestly.
I don't know why anybody even listens to this man anymore.
I don't know.
I can remember I remember the prediction he made about Windows Phone garnering about 25% of the US market by like 2012 or 2013. And we see how that all played out, right? Yeah, oops. So I don't listen to Patrick anymore. I used to. I did because I thought, but no, he's off. And I just say, just dismiss that. And I don't get into the frenzy of that with the PS5. And then when you looked at, when I saw it, I think I saw the article and started reading about being 240 frames or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but if we know televisions aren't even at the 240 HZs or whatever, but I'm like, how would that not be? How would that be a half step if that is the case? That didn't make sense reading the article. And honestly, I just stopped reading because it didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. No.
We can barely hit 4K 60 frames per second right now. So,
right.
How can a system a year from now hit double that?
Double that, exactly.
It makes no sense.
It just okay. I'm like, y'all just really just
wait till the system comes out. Like, why everybody's talking about a console that's not been out yet, that's not been in existence? You feel me? So I just don't understand why everybody's talking about it now. I said that the PS4 Pro just came out last year.
Because everyone's focused on arms race. It's an arms race now, according to the gaming community. It's an arms race.
They need to get off that. You gotta get off that, man.
I did, like, to me, long as the damn consoles work, I'm at that point. Long as this shit works, excuse my French, because I'm tired of getting like products that are half broken or just software not fully finished. Like whenever this whenever the new Xbox or PS5 or whatever comes out, let's make sure that sucker work. I'm tired of these like half that relevant shit. It definitely for somebody who's studying computer science and math, like, to me, I just feel like that's lazy. They're just lazy to me. You see me? So I'm some real shit. I'm looking at them as lazy developers. Like, everybody has, like, access to the internet now, so everybody can have a major update. No more major updates, okay? It better be like something under 1 gigabyte or something. No 10 gigabyte update. That's just ridiculous.
Like, I think people need to focus on. No, you good. You're right. You sparked something in my mind. I think people need to focus on these great games that are coming out this generation. Like, you worried about a new console. You worried about a new console. Why would you even want that right now? Like, for real. Like, we got so many great games coming out in 2018. Like, that's all we should be thinking about. Like, there's too much. There's too much that's going to be out to play on both Xbox and PlayStation.
Exactly.
Let's enjoy what is coming. Let's enjoy what's coming next year and hopefully in 2019. Like, these games, man. I want these games running on PS4. I want these games running on Xbox One. I don't care about the next generation of consoles at this point at all. I mean, let this generation last as long as it possibly can. I'm loving it.
Me too. I hope so too, because I want to play as much as I can. Because there's games I bought like a year, or actually like 2 years ago, and they still in the plastic.
Yeah, I'm still trying to catch up on these games.
It's so damn bad. Like, that's why I'm like, this.
Were you saying something, bro?
Oh no, I was saying play me.
They play me. I know. I feel so bad. Like I think.
There's too many games. There's just so much going right in this console generation. It's not perfect, but there's so much going right now. It's to the point where I'm trying to catch up on games as it is. I'm not trying to think about no next gen or nothing like that. I'm just trying to keep up right now. Honestly, that's all I'm trying to do.
2018, no matter what console you're playing, hopefully by now everyone's pretty much multi-plat or going multi-plat. These games are coming out next year are going to be absolutely amazing. The games look great, so I don't really see what's the push for constantly getting to the next gen. But if we are going to think about next generation, we know how it was supposed to be 1080p 60 when the Xbox One and PS4 first came out, and that didn't really happen. Now it's pushed to 4K. I want to know, what do you guys think needs to be the standard for the next generation of consoles?
Being that we will hopefully the next generation console won't come out until maybe 2020 or whatever like that. We'll be more into the 4K. More people have 4K TVs and stuff in their home. It'll be more common. So by then, we're going to need to at least be at native 4K 60. At least, like, you're gonna have to be at native 4K 60 for these consoles. And I mean, obviously, PC is always way ahead of consoles, especially this generation. I'm hoping that consoles will be a little closer to PC like they used to be back in the day. I'm stating this stuff based on what I know right now. By then, the standard may be even higher than that. You know what I'm saying? But right now, 4K 60. By then, I think that's definitely the minimum. Absolutely,
I would agree with that. I think 4K 60 should be the minimum. Should be at least. Because I mean, we can all be honest. 1080 60 has been a struggle.
Yes,
this gen, and it's been a serious struggle. Okay, so even with the Pro and Xbox One X, I'm like, okay, so. Are we still going to at least have that on those systems? And I think that's still iffy, depending upon the developer. And then I understand that there are things with developers like their engine and the engine that they're working with. I understand that too, because that's always ever evolving as well. So as they update their new engines and what they're running their games on and their software and all that. That makes it, everything more comparable and compatible with one another. So I get that part, the technical part with that. But I just think, we really didn't get what we were looking for this gen. So I'm not trying to put the cart before the horse. Just go ahead and give me, and frames to me, 60 frames is more important to me. Not to say I don't like the eye candy and resolution isn't, because it is. I love a beautiful looking game, but how it runs affects how the game plays for me. Right. And so just give me stability, and I don't want choppy gameplay.
What do you think, bro? What's the standard next gen, bro?
Some of the computers right now can't handle 4K 60 frames per second, can they? Even some of the big daddy.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna need a 1080, Ti really to be pushing most, high end games at 4K 60.
And by the time consoles come out, they're already outdated a little bit, right?
Yeah. Way outdated.
So, I mean, I would like to say 4K 60 frames per second, but even that seems kind of like a dream at this point. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, a year and a half, 2 years away, I guess it could happen. I mean, I would like for it to happen, but
I think the consensus, most of us would kind of be okay if with... I think most of us would be okay. Let's say everything was, whatever, 1440 or 2160 checkerboard or whatever. I think a lot of us would be okay next gen as long as everything is a locked 60.
Yeah, I don't think everybody. I don't think everybody would, Fame. I'm with you on that. But the way that resolution is being like pinned in people's head, the higher the better. People forget about frames. The general consumers forget about it, don't care about it. But frames are very, very, very important to gaming, and I think a lot of people have forgotten that. Mm-hmm. I would love that. I would love that.
Give us the options, like in Neo, and give us the options.
Or Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Yeah, consoles need PC options. We need graphical options.
Yeah. Yes,
that's the next logical step. Let me game how I want to game. If I want to game at 4K, 30, let me do that. If I want to game at 1080, 120 frames per second on the next generation of consoles, let me do that. Because I'd be happy with that.
I'm with that. I'll be with that. Yeah, man.
So we're gonna stick with Mr. Pachter because he also said another few things regarding the Xbox. Not too long ago, people were speculating that Microsoft will be getting out of the gaming console business because they're getting their butt whooped by PlayStation, and it was just a lot of noise about them selling it to Amazon, a bunch of other stuff. Well, something Michael Pachter came out and said was that the Xbox division is very profitable for Microsoft, so they're not leaving anytime soon. So we call this BS on the hash step. Are you calling BS on the Xbox division being profitable for Microsoft?
Well, that's only because he actually used numbers that Microsoft released. It wasn't his BS. He used facts. He used numbers that Microsoft released. So I mean, although I didn't, I heard what he said, but it's not like he just pulled a rabbit out of a hat and it was like make believe. That was actual. This was factual information. These are numbers that we can all look at. So, I mean, I don't even see him saying that as being significant. I'm like, really? Xbox is profitable for Microsoft. Didn't we know that the last time they released the quarter financial? Didn't we know that? So what was the big deal with that?
People seem to be surprised, or you know how people, when it comes to certain things with Xbox, they don't really care how much factual evidence you put in front of them. All I can see is, oh, they've only sold 30 million consoles, so they must be doing bad. Microsoft don't care about gaming, they're leaving.
No, look at Xbox Live. That's making tons of money for them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
Which
the bread and butter right there.
Exactly. And it kind of sucks for us. I think most of us in here, Bro, do you game on PC at all?
I don't really have one that can, so.
We're all console gamers here. It kind of sucks that Xbox Live and PS Plus are so profitable because that means it'll never go away.
Right.
Yeah, which Rand made a point, last week that the reason Microsoft probably won't remove multiplayer behind the paywall, the Xbox Live Gold paywall. And then listen to what he said, that makes sense because you think about, look at the money that it brings in. I still don't believe it should be behind the paywall, but hey, when you look at what, how much money it brings in for them, it's like, okay, who's gonna cut that cash cow? Who's gonna cut that off?
It'll never go away, which sucks. But something I want to hit on because Nickodemus had brought this up pre-show. I guess Nick believes that this summer there's going to be a bit of a drought in gaming.
What?
Light skin.
So I don't necessarily believe there's gonna be a drought this summer. I think a lot of people think that there is a drought. I just want to remind the community that there are quite a few indie games that are coming out actually this month and in the summer and stuff, that if you feel like there's a drought, don't forget these games. They got great games like this game called Black the Fall, which is basically like a communist version of like Inside. That looks pretty dope. They got this other game called I think it's called Cloud Kingdom. It's like a runner, and it looks like Drawn to Death in the art style, and a mix between Drawn to Death in the art style and Titanfall and Black Ops 3 as far as maneuverability. So that looks pretty dope. That's coming out the end of this month. And I think it's on PS4 and PC and maybe Xbox One as well. So they got quite a few like indie games coming in July. I like the summer usually is a drought, but it's only really a drought like on the AAA side of things. So don't forget about my indies, man. They got some great stuff coming out.
Hey, Brian, how you getting through the summer?
I've been fantastic, dude. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy that released week before last.
Yeah,
I know some of these games are remasters, but like the Wipeout collection, Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age that just came out the other day.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Injustice 2, Tekken 7. I think there's plenty of titles out there. You just really depends on your taste. It's not all Call of Duty and all those big titles, but still, it's games that are damn good and damn good to play. So I've had no issues playing games this summer. None.
this shows where a lot of multiplayer games, like you brought up Injustice 2, things like that, will really get you through the summer.
Friday the 13th, everybody's loving that. That's been playing it. So
yeah.
Was that what game was that? What's it called?
I'm sorry, Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Friday.
Okay.
Play that. I think if you are a one console owner and that's all you play on is one console, or you don't play on PC, I think maybe the summer's possibly dry. But shoot, between 2 consoles and sometimes PC, I am never dry.
Yeah, exactly.
Never ever.
It's a dry season, because then in Steam, PSN and Xbox had a sale like a week ago.
Girl, yes,
definitely.
Those are backlog games.
Yeah, but still, it's games that a lot of people didn't pick up. So that's your opportunity, to play, some of these games that were on sale. Because I bought Nat and Ratchet and Clank, and I think I only spent I think Nat I spent $5. Ratchet and Clank I think $2.
Ratchet and Clank was the deal. Nat, you spent too much money.
So I mean, I thought it was a good deal. So
it sure was. They had Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 for I think it was like $35. Yeah, girl, I picked that up. I got that. I got Doom. I got Dying Light. Abzu, Just Cause 3.
Ma, you have EA access?
No.
Oh, because Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 are going to EA access, I think, next month.
Oh, okay. No, I don't have EA access, because most of the games in EA access outside of sports I already owned before, or so it just wasn't. I had already had them. So it wasn't cost effective for me, but but yeah, I got I added to my backlog, y'all, and I have been doing so good. I was not getting, look, I'm playing Firewatch, and all I have to tell y'all is I have to pop some caffeine tablets to keep me up playing that, because that game is boring.
My wife loved that game. She beat it like one setting.
Oh, but it's so okay. It's so boring. I have almost literally fallen asleep playing that game.
It's your opinion, right?
It's my opinion. And though if you loved it, fine. Oh, she got maybe the story. Maybe
that was it. Yeah.
Maybe the story is something.
Mystery.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of I'm tired of walking around swatting at stuff and jumping off the cliffs and rappelling down mountains and I'm like, can we do what in the world? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep playing it because I got it, and I'm gonna still roll with it. But
sweet.
I want to say the next 2 months are kind of big for me. 2 of my most anticipated games that I already have pre-ordered. Number 1, Hellblade.
Yes.
Yeah.
You better preach. You better preach tonight, brother.
Ridiculous. That game looks absolutely ridiculous.
It's only gonna be $30.
$30, and I think the devs have said it's 7 to 10 hours of gameplay, which I think is actually pretty dope. $30 game.
That'll work.
Looks amazing. And then September, we got that greatness that is Cuphead.
This man preaching tonight, man.
So the next 2 months are going to be, I know people are excited about these big stuff that's coming out, but the next 2 months, those 2 games alone make my August and September.
Facts. Yeah, I'm with you on that, bro.
I do want to ask the panel, has anybody here not seen Spider-Man?
I haven't seen it.
I have not.
So we're going to keep it spoiler-free then.
Seen it.
So
y'all better not say nothing.
We're going to keep it spoiler-free.
I couldn't see it because I'm helping my mom because she hurt herself. So I've been very supportive with her. So that's why I have been,
We're going to keep it spoiler-free.
I like the part of the movie when it was revealed that Spider-Man's Peter Parker.
Yeah. I like when everybody dies. The whole cast just blows up.
Yeah, that was amazing, right? I
couldn't believe it. That's gutsy, Marvel.
It happened in the freaking middle of the movie, too.
Yeah.
It happened in the middle of the freaking movie, too, dog.
Reboot.
Crazy.
My fist.
Bro, I know for one point you were a Spider Bro on Twitter. Out of 9 out of 10, what are you giving Spider-Man Homecoming 9 out of 10?
I think I'll give it a 9. Just because, they made it fit so perfectly into the MCU.
Yes, they did.
The little cameos, the references in the stories, the appearances by other characters, and you watch that movie and you're rewarded for being a fan of that universe, for watching every film in the past, or you get it, it just clicks. You're like, hell yeah, Spider-Man, baby.
I think that's about damn time. I think Sony needs to do more, let Spider-Man be more in the MCU.
Yeah, it worked so well. They did such a great job fitting him in there. And I just worry at the end of all this, Sony's going to be like, well, thanks, Marvel Studios, but we're taking them back from here, so don't worry about it.
Be the worst thing they can do.
Yeah.
Worst thing they can do.
Yeah.
Because I honestly, I'm sick of them rebooting Spider-Man. Right. My thing is, if they reboot him again,
it's over.
They need to bring out Miles Morales. And they hinted to him. If you guys catch that, they hinted to him in the movie. They hinted to Miles Morales. I was hype about that.
So did they reboot the reboot?
Yeah, this is a whole new.
So this is a third reboot?
This is the third Spider-Man we've had.
Yeah. He's officially part of the current Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
He knows Iron Man. He hangs out with him, stuff like that. And
now I know Nick is the hate in the room because he said it was Nick out of 10. What is it?
All right, so yeah, you already know, man. You already know I gotta be different than people, man, out here in these streets. But out of 10, I don't give it a bad score. I give it a 7. I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7. 7's good.
Respectable.
7's good. 7's good. The reason why I do think this is the best Spider-Man we've gotten in years. I do agree with that. It really is. I like the direction that they're going. The only reason why I mainly give it a 7, even though I understand why they did this, I just felt like it was just too much Tony Parker, too much Avengers in it. And I do understand why they're doing it because it transitions.
Tony Parker.
Tony Stark.
This summer,
Tony Parker was in this?
Tony Parker.
The Spurs.
Stop. Tony Stark.
Tony Parker up in there. Was he dribbling? He on it.
Kobe.
Right? Yeah, no, man.
Crossing over Spider-Man.
He just broke Spidey's ankles.
That crossover, that layup.
Oh.
The web can't stop him. The web can't catch him. Yo. Nah, I thought there was too much. I thought there was too much Tony Stark in it, Avengers and stuff like that. Even though I understand why they're doing it because they gotta make the transition. So, but I was just rolling my eyes a little too much, and I didn't really like that. But I think they doing good as far as the setup to the next movie, the movie after that. I do like the direction they're going in. There was a lot of good moments. I felt like the characters were really genuine, like the main characters, and even like the characters in the high school in the background stuff. I felt like they seemed like they were just like real. They weren't like fake actors and stuff like that. They made it feel real in the high school and everything. The villain, I love the villain. I love Vulture. I love Vulture.
Oh, dude, Vulture.
I love Vulture. Yeah, Vulture was a great character at first. When it started, I didn't know who he was until he got his little air suit and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's Vulture. Okay, and at first I was like, Vulture's kind of weak, but no, he did good. He was strong villain. So I definitely loved the villain in it. So yeah, there was a lot of good parts, a lot of good action, great creative action. I like that scene when everybody exploded and died. That was absolutely amazing. That was crazy. Right. That was amazing. So yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. Solid 7 out of 10.
One of the things I loved about it. Another thing I loved about Horizon Zero Dawn, the diversity that they showed. It's completely different from other Spider-Mans. The love interest, the black female. The best friend was a fat Asian guy. I mean, the diversity was amazing.
Fat Asian.
We get that little teaser at the end when we get revealed who MJ was.
Yeah,
I thought that was dope. I was like, okay, I think most of us actually knew that.
Yeah,
but when she revealed that she was MJ, I was like, okay, that's freaking dope. I love the diversity in it.
I like the twist.
If Spider-Man was if Spider-Man was black, it would have got a 9 out of 10 from me.
Oh.
Okay.
That means Black Panther gonna be a 10 out of 10 for you when it comes out.
Oh hell yes.
Hell, it's 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
From me, 10 out of 10. It's coming out yet.
Already, based on the trailer, 10 out of 10.
Already, he's the first black
superhero
in the Marvel series.
We are black biased. We are black biased.
Hey, I support black businesses. I am pro-black, so yes, off the rip.
Don't let the
War
light
Machine
skin fool
black,
you.
remember?
Don't let the light skin fool you.
Yes, War Machine is
Yeah,
black.
I would say he ain't the first.
Light skin, green eyes, long hair fool you now. Okay?
Don't let it fool you. I'm black to the bone. You heard me?
Oh my God! But like I said, I do hope that Miles, whenever they do reboot, I hope Miles Morales gets his shot on screen. Because I'm over the. I'm glad we didn't, and you guys know this. This is not a spoiler because people know this already. They skipped past the whole Uncle Ben thing. You guys know this because
thank God.
of Civil War. So this is it's not a spoiler. But I'm glad I'm tired of seeing Uncle Ben
die. Yeah,
poor
guy.
Like, how many times can you kill this man? Like,
That was a plus. That was a plus. Yeah.
Well, it's like Batman. It's his parents are dying in every damn movie.
Yeah, they need to stop.
I'm tired that we know his parents are dead.
Sick of it. I'm sick of his whining ass, his old grieving ass, nigga. Get over it. Get over it, man.
Get the edit button out there.
Hey, it's Scardom. Okay, it's Scardom for life.
Whatever, man. Keep on
over that shit.
Man. Get over it. It's been
like
10 decades. Get over it.
10 decades.
Your parents are dead. Your parents, they dead, man. They dead. And nothing you can do about it. Get on with your life. This man passing up women and everything off of this stuff, man. Get over this stuff, man. You're a billionaire, man.
He died.
You're a billionaire, man. You better get out here and get these women and shut your face, man.
See, you want to send them to Twitch.
Hey.
Twitch.
See?
Send him in Twitch.
You might take
Send them to Twitch. Send them to Twitch. Throw them dollars. Throw them ducats. At them breasticles. Throw them ducats at them
testicles.
Breasticles.
But you send him to Twitch when you send him to the bunny ranch, okay? He can afford a girl. He can afford 2 or 3 girls.
He can afford it.
He can afford it. You know what I'm saying? And he got insurance. You got
You got the Batmobile too. You got a nice car.
Jason Elliott made me think of something. Black Panther. It ain't gonna sell well because everybody's gonna get the bootleg. You know, black people.
That's messed up. That's messed up. That's
haven't we evolved? Haven't we evolved from that?
Yeah, we have. You know what?
I have, but not us as a whole.
Yeah, I can't do the bootleg because I'm not trying to listen to. Well, you know what? Should I even be saying this? But you know, bootleg has come a long way because you know when you first start buying a bootleg, you used to hear somebody cell phone going off and change dropping on the floor. Now they're actually the DVD version. So
yeah,
somebody told me that for what I've been told.
Moving on up,
I had a plug. I always had a plug. I had homies working at the studios. So, you know, the DVDs and stuff already been made.
That sounds like light skin privilege to me.
Ain't no light skin privilege called living in LA.
Hey, you gotta take it how you live. You gotta get it how you live, man.
I'm just saying, ain't the light skin privilege. It's all about knowing who you know. I'm saying.
I'll take the light skin privilege. You know what I'm saying?
You said the light skin privilege.
I'll take it. I'll be trying to look for them jobs where they need to meet the black quota. As long as you pay me enough, I'll go in there tap dancing.
Well, this show has turned left.
Oh my God.
This show went left. I apologize, PlayStation, bro.
Shit, show me the
Spider-Man.
I'll shuck and jive for them.
Nickodemus.
Look, Nick,
you know
Nick,
what?
I better not be hearing you wearing blackface.
You better not be shucking and jiving.
I better not be hearing you wearing blackface, all right?
Let me see you tap dancing for some doggone.
How did a Spider-Man topic turn into shucking and jiving?
You better not be. I wish you would, bro. I wish you would.
I blame testicles.
I'm gonna buy y'all a car. I'm gonna buy y'all a car. Y'all can be good.
The breasticles.
Wow, that was a journey.
Oh, I'm with you. Mamacita, right with you, bro. I'm right with you. And I love that name, PlayStation, bro. I like that.
I like that too. I like when you post your son. He's like little bro.
Yeah, little bro.
That's so
got your cool shades on. Yeah, you smooth with it. He just got married too.
I know. The whole family is bruh.
Yeah. Now you're making me blush. You're making me blush. No, she's the PlayStation wifey. That's what her name is.
Oh, PlayStation wifey. There you go.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, well, we're gonna actually get on up out of here. I'm glad we brought it back right because this podcast went way left.
Hey man, it's all good.
That's right.
Taking a detour is a good thing sometimes. Taking a detour, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys are watching live.
Yeah,
Go back to the
sometimes you
beginning.
gotta ad-lib it, you know.
Go back to the podcast where Lynn caught something I caught that Mamacita said. She tried to fix herself by jumping on it. If you guys will go back and have a laugh about that. But let's do these outros. Yeah, you said something sexual.
Ma said something else sexual that no one caught as well. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but since we're on the subject, Ma said that she is never dry out here in these streets. We're talking about the dry season in gaming. Ma said, "Look, I am never dry out here." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What did she just say?"
Hey, but it's true, bruh. Ain't tell no lie. That's facts.
Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy.
They don't know. They don't know.
I can't deal with this podcast.
Oh my God.
Facts.
Get in control, fam.
Is it after dark yet?
This is not 2 XP after dark, y'all.
It's getting hot in here.
This is 3 XP. 3 XP.
We're at 3 XP.
Somebody turn the AC on. It's hot in this room now. I don't know what the hell is going on up in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
telling you, whenever we get 2 XP after dark going, it's gonna be oh my God.
Oh, it's
Jesus.
gonna be real. And when
Let's
y'all come on my Into the Gals room and into the guys room, it's gonna be real over there too.
Yeah, it's gonna be
that.
2 XXXP podcasts.
That's right.
Get your cups ready, folks. You better have some little brown liquor and enjoy yourself.
I am never dry. Oh my God. So let's get to these introductions. We're gonna start with my light-skinned brother, Mr. Nickodemus X.
Yo, yeah. What's up, everybody, man? Thanks for everybody for joining. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. And yeah, make sure you guys check out TiCGN.com for all your gaming news, reviews, opinionated pieces. Also, go to the TiC YouTube channel. A lot of you guys that are over here on Fame's channel, you're loyal Fame subscribers. Make sure you go over there and subscribe as well. I need you guys to check out Trophy Life on Tuesday nights. I want to see a lot of you guys in the chat. Make sure you support everything the Inner Circle related. Also check out my channel as well if you want some great indie gaming related topics, you know what I'm saying, with no drama, none of this, you know, fanboy BS and all this other stuff. You want some real gaming stuff, come check out my channel, Nickodemus X. Thanks PlayStation Bra, Miss Tech Not Fancy for joining us. It was a great show, great having you guys on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And yeah, man, I'm out of here and I'm always gonna be light skinned. I'm about to get on this sangria. You heard me? My lips about to taste like sangria. My lips gonna taste like sangria.
My right hand man, Mamacita.
Ooh-wee. Well, let me say thanks, Miss Tech Not Fancy and PlayStation Bra for joining us tonight. This was fun. I had fun with you guys and girls. So thanks for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. And I do want to say I would appreciate if y'all follow me on Mixer, Mamacita925. I am truly going to start streaming consistently there. I don't know what my schedule is going to be just yet, but I've got some things cooked up with that. And of course, we talked about co-streaming and maybe the cast as well, but I've got some things for my channel that I'm working on and I'm kind of excited, but I'm gonna need y'all to follow me on Mixer, Mamacita925, and I will be uploading those streams to YouTube as well. So look forward to that. But this is Mamacita, where I promise to always keep it classy.
Lies and propaganda.
She's never dry.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh,
one of our 2 guests today, the beautiful Miss Tech Not Fancy. Where can we find you at, Ma?
You guys can find me on Twitter at Miss Tech Not Fancy or YouTube, Miss Tech Not Fancy. I will upload some more videos by the end of this weekend. But yes, I'm so glad you guys invited me. This was such an honor. Thank you so much. I just love the chemistry with this cast and this show. Thank you guys in the chat for being respectable. And yes, you guys can follow me on Twitter and check out my channel. There you go.
And our second guest, the Bra. Where can we find you, brother? Where can the people find you, Bra?
Bra. Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube. It's simple. PlayStation Bra. That's all you gotta search. / PlayStation Bra. I'll pop up. I'll be there, baby. And then if you need
a website,
PlayStation News, the PlayStation News is the PlayStationBras.com. So not too hard to remember. So, if you need anything PlayStation, come to me. I'll try to help you out. But thank you for having me on tonight.
Right.
It's not what I expected. It was quite the journey.
I told you on multi race, I was like, bro, you might want to watch some other 2XPs that they get.
But yeah, it's the adventure. It was fun though. It's the most fun I had in a while. So
y'all scared this man. Y'all scared.
No,
this
no.
man.
Well, he said
I
he
ain't
coming
scared.
back. He said he coming back. So
anytime you guys want me back, I'm here for you,
okay,
baby.
good. Yeah,
So
that's
gotta
what's
have
up.
you
That's
back.
what's up.
We gotta have you back. You
Make
too,
sure you
Miss
guys
Tech,
go
not
on
fancy.
Twitter.
Thank you.
You
Go on
too,
Twitter
Miss
and
Tech,
follow
not
Miss
fancy.
Tech. Make sure you guys follow the PlayStation Bra. Both of them, like I said, you know, are really positive on their Twitter handle. So they're definitely two people you want to follow for news, anything social. You guys definitely want to follow these two. It'll be much appreciated. This has been episode 30 of the Double XP podcast. Thank you guys for rocking with us. And as always, here we go. Peace out, y'all.
I swear, I don't. Oops.